I've had a lot of questions about what high caliber rounds do, what weapons they're good on, etc. Also, I've had the same questions about explosive rounds and if they cause excess flinch. This video will be about those perks and how they affect flinch in PvP. As far as we understand, high caliber rounds are supposed to cause targets to take increased flinch effect in PvP, so much so that it's a very highly valued perk amongst some of the top tier PvP players. So let's take a look at how it performs on the Trials Scout Rifle. This is without high caliber rounds. The blue dot notes starting position of the reticle, and orange shows where the reticle stops. The next ones here are high caliber rounds with the dots. It's a little difficult to tell, but once you take a closer look, there is a massive difference on the rounds that have high caliber. The same is also mirrored in tests with a Monte Carlo. Shots without high caliber rounds don't send the reticle as high as ones with high caliber rounds. Now the interesting thing is actually with hand cannons. It appears that high caliber rounds actually don't do anything. In fact, it actually reduces the flinch that you receive. Other interesting things are that initial shots without high caliber rounds will cause your reticle to flinch way off target, but a follow-up shot will bring you back almost to the exact same starting point. Shots with high caliber rounds will keep you just on target for the initial shot, but are slightly off after a follow-up shot. This is kind of odd, but fortunately hand cannons don't really use this perk that often anyway, since they usually go for absolute max range with rifled or reinforced barrel. I tested it with scouts too, but I couldn't see any significant changes. What I'm going to conclude from these limited tests are that faster firing weapons like auto and pulse rifles can benefit from high caliber rounds. How good the perk is actually up to you. I feel like it does make enough of a difference that it's a top tier perk. However, for scouts and hand cannons, I'm going to have to suggest not going for high caliber rounds as it doesn't bring a significant enough of a change to flinch. There are other perks that make your weapon way more consistent that I would much rather go for. Now here's a quick look at explosive rounds. These tests were all done with the Trials Scout Rifle. As far as flinch goes, there are no significant changes in the flinch. However, if your aim is to distract and confuse your opponent, then explosive rounds are still a fantastic option. Note the massive screen flash from the rounds. In addition, the screen overlay that shows you're taking damage is a much deeper, more distracting color. This is probably due to explosive rounds hitting you twice. So, there's all the information I was able to gather on these two perks. I hope you found it helpful. I'll see you next time.